Okay, so this is Origami, and I'm back, which is pretty much obvious from the existence of this video. So I'll be teaching how to make an Imp Red Guard and a Republic Blue Guard. So if you don't know what those are, Imp Red Guards and Blue Guards. These were originally Republic Guards, but when Palpatine became the Emperor, so these guys were the guards of the Republic, protecting like the senators and chancellors, and then when Palpatine took over, he replaced them with the Red Guards. So these are in movie the second saga, and these are in the original saga, but these do make an appearance in the final movie of the second saga. So yeah, so I'll be teaching you how to fold these guys, and for both of them, you will want a 6 by 6 sheet of paper. I have 2 of these, and they second as. So yeah. So let's start with a red guard. So you're gonna want to start blue side up. So you fold this into thirds. So this is this first part is very much like my Darth Maul fold. So if you've seen that, this will be easier for you. If you have not, check that out. Eh, red guards have cape, so you will need to do this fold or whatever. So like in Darth Maul's fold, you're gonna fold this out, so you make a cape. So this will be like his cloak. So once again, this is a 6 by 6 paper, and it might get loud here. There are some dogs about to come in, so yay, loudness. Okay, so this is if I haven't told you already, this is a very, very simple fold for both of them. If anything, the blue guard is the complex one out of the two. So now you're going to want to base on this. So look, you actually make a rather large pleat. So once again, pleat is a term that comes into my Darth Maul, so you'll know what that is if you have watched it. So go watch that. So this would make him more short, on the short side. I think they're tall. They should be a little more tall. Try to make them a little. This is about right, but they should come out on the tall side, because in the movies they are tall, quite tall. So yeah. So then, once you get that done, you're going to make a large diagonal pleat, like kind of like in Darth Maul's, but it will be closer together. And then, if you can't get it right, it means you should probably make your pleat more up here. So your pleat should be larger. So a pleat is like a zigzag. I'm just going to tell you that because I'm nice. So once again, I cannot get it. So both the Darth Maul and these guys, though these are both my instructions, so they're not anyone else's. I made up these folds. So you have this guy. So I just kind of noticed this. It's like one of those weird tall-headed aliens. Okay, so now I'm going to compare this, because I hate teaching people the wrong folds. So this is for clarification of myself. So you're going to want to fold about you're about here. You might want to get that a little tall. Then I'm going to fold it like this about. So you fold the corners back, and then to make his head round, you can kind of keep folding corners back. So fold this back, then fold this back. Yeah, so in the movie they have these red heads, so, well, I don't know what I'm telling you. Well, anyway, they're just, I mean, they are tall, I guess, and, yeah. Okay, back to business, so, okay, so, in the movie they have this, dark visor thing, like, it goes down, and then in the movies, this is kind of funny, like, they're clearly made out of plastic. You clearly see that their costumes are made of plastic. It's kind of funny to see. So, I cannot find a pencil right now, so I'm just gonna use the brown, thing. So, yeah. So, the return of the brown pencil. If you see my Darth Maul, I drew a Yoda face with this. By Yoda face, I mean a dot dot smile. So, anyway, so now in the movie they had these cloth lines, kind of. So, you might not want to make them lighter than the way I drew them, but like they're mainly just three, like one the side, kind of one in the middle, one on the side again. So, this would be your Imperial guard. So I'm going to toss these guys over, and then we're going to be making a Republic blue guard. So so you might want to pay more attention to this one because it is more complex than the other one, and there's actually multiple forms of the blue guards because they were guarding the Republic for many years and centuries and whatever, Star Wars stuff, Star Wars gibberish, blah, 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 blah. So, you kind of can get this arm thing, and they had T-visors instead of these line visors. This is the more newer form of blue guards. So the old form, like their T-visor wasn't glass, it was or it wasn't black, it was empty, so you could see their eyeballs here, and then their mouth and nose, and they had capes, so, yeah, so they had some more sophisticated markings. So, on this one, it's kind of backward, like, they're kind of backwards, so, like, so, once again, you start on this red side, exit. I'm busy.
You don't want a Honeycrisp apple?
Get out of here. Be done in a minute. So, divide into thirds, yeah, and then, so if you want to make the newer version, you're going to, like in the right guards, you're going to fold these out to make it a little cloak, but I'm going to make another new version, so this is very similar. So I'm going to, so it's like can you just wait for a minute? I need, my camera's about to cut me off. Okay, so I'm back after another 7-hour break, so sorry about that. So, back to the folds. So, this, once again, This is very much like the Imp Red Guard fold, so I'm going, okay, so this time, once again, we make our pleat. Okay, so this time the body is, yeah, I'm right. So the body will be a little taller than the Red Guard because you're going to get this armor looking and detail I made into it. So I'm going to here's a little origami tip I made. So if you want more room to fold the corners, on this one there should be less than on the imp card, but like for more you can make a higher pleat and then you have more room to make a corner fold, but for this we don't need that. I'm just throwing out a tip. So you make your pleat, and then we're going to make a corner fold. So I might need to use my own the tip I just shared from a little while ago, so I can get that up. But once again, if you can want to look at this, it shouldn't be too tall because even though they are the same role, they have the same role. They do have very different looks. So this is a more new, advanced form of the Republic Blue Guard. So once again, Red Guards are the successors of the Blue Guards, meant to protect Emperor Palpatine. So yeah, one time they were guarding Palpatine's door, and Lord Vader tried to come in, but an officer denied him entry, and Vader just choked him, and then the Red Guards were all like, "Cool, that guy's choking." They didn't even phase. They're just gonna take a picture of this, post this on my Instagram. Yeah. So yeah, they have no feelings or something. They just really, really hated that Imperial officer. So then we're going to fold this. So I'm just gonna straighten that out. Of course, I undid my other fold. Yeah, hate it when that happens. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore that. So anyway, so we're going to fold this down. So you're gonna have one of these things, or so I think I might be making his head a bit taller. If yours seems tall, you can easily fix that by just pulling this part down, or making a larger pleat if you think these things are too short. Too tall, because they should be pretty short. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep throwing around useless Star Wars facts if I get too tired to say anything. So this part, this is kind of weird, but you can kind of do this weird thing, you can kind of pull out the corners. It was surprisingly easy when I did this. So I'm going to so so you can kind of do a inner pleat, inner pocket, I guess, kind of. Okay, so sorry about that. I got cut off again, but so I remembered how to do the fold because I honestly forgot what I was doing temporarily. So you can fold this down, then you can so you can open it a little bit, and then so you can push it under, so it kind of So you put it like this, so then there should be a straight here, a straight. So then what is this gonna? So then, so there should be now do that again on the other side. So now there should be about like two straights, and then fold this part upward. So yeah, mine came out a little weird this time. So mine's fin might be too tiny, so it came out a little bit diagonal. But you can kind of when it's up, you can kind of unfold it a little bit, so you can push it, flatten it, this part down, so you can pull it up more. So yeah, so that's kind of more of an that's on the easy side to fix. So for a better look, it should look more like this. So doesn't need so this one looks much better than this one, but still same fold, so it might take a while to get good. So now I'm gonna teach this armor thing. This is just for detail. The red guards don't really have that because they have more robes than armor. Sorry about that again. Stupid camera cut me off another time. So here's the way to make the armor. So I'll keep him there just so you can check it out to make sure that you're doing this kind of right. So you can, so about right here. So about in the top, just a few millimeters from the top, you fold it down. You fold it up. You either fold the top half up or the bottom half, or I mean the bottom half up or the top half down. So now you have this part. So then this part is kind of cool. This is actually very valuable for all origami for detail. You can actually go like so look, and then so you make an overplea thing. So you kind of can fold it like this, but not all the way. So it kind of looks like he's hunching over. So there's the pain, and then unfold that. So and then you kind of have your armor. So yay! So that was fun. So yay! So I found out how to fix this over one of my random breaks. So you can I'm gonna unfold this and fold it down, then make much smaller. Like you push it, that push thing that we did do that a much smaller form of it of that one. So it shouldn't be that big. So I think I'm gonna waste time. I'm just gonna tell you because I don't want to get cut off again. So basically, you get the idea. Just push. Do the same thing you did with the push, except push it kind of in smaller. So smaller. These things equals larger fin. So anyway, so then, so there's the. So there's your Imp Red Guard and your Republic Blue Guard. So thanks for watching, and yeah, so come in for next week's creation. This has been Origami, and to see more of my folds, go to okorigami.wordpress.com. No spaces, no caps. So yeah.